It's a good day today. It's a good day. Yep, she's a beaut. But let me go ahead and take you back. See, this morning, wait a minute. Something missing. Stand by. All right, there we go. All loaded up, ready to go on this fine morning. I don't know if you can see it. Well, it's pretty dark, but should be baby blue skies today. There's no clouds out right now. Beautiful stars up ahead, up overhead. Whew, it's chilly. You might not be able to see this either, but on the surfaces of all of these things is a thin layer of frost. Got my Old Town loaded up, ready to go. All the things back there, PDL drive, cart, rods, gear, all that ready to go. Next step is getting out to the water. See ya. Ooh, here we are, a little familiar spot. Whew. I think the water level's a little bit lower than it was last time, but oh yeah. Oh man, all right, well, made it, safe and sound, thank you Lord. I'm gonna unpack everything and whoo-hoo, we'll go from there. Yeah, there you go. See you, Jeep. I'm gonna shoot an intro back over this way so that way I don't seem like a crazy person. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm that fishing noob out here on this giant lake that I've been skunked at 2 times now. I think 2 times now. Anyways, I got with me this rig over here and I'm standing over here so I don't seem like a crazy person talking to myself. Got my Old Town Sportsman PDL 106 and 3 rods. See if we can catch some big ones today. It's gonna be a beautiful day. 3 rods I have with me today are a Penn Battle 2, my Daiwa BG 3000, and a Shimano SLX DC. You know what time it is? I'll see you guys out on the water. Whew. Alrighty. We are here on the water. Get situated. All right, so I got my catch board behind me on my seat. Well, not behind me on my seat, but behind me. Just like resting right here. I don't think the camera can pick that up. I'm going to see how that works today. Also, I need to be careful with pedaling so my drive is not locked, just because if I go and peg some stuff, I really don't want to like destroy my drive. But that also means that I can't pedal super hard, because if I do, then my drive pops up. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me today on the body of water that I am currently fishing again. Woo! I'm launching from a different spot today, but yeah, this lake is huge. So I found out that there's like a ton of submerged timber where I'm going to right now. The goal today is to cover some water and obviously catch some fish. So it's probably like 38 degrees now, which is, it's kind of chilly still, but not bad. And also the water is a lot more choppy than what I thought it was gonna be. So my buddy over there, Ryan, and I are going to be fishing a little friendly, woohoo. Loser has to do, he said 10 push-ups, but if I lose, I'm gonna do 25 push-ups, or 20 push-ups. Whoa, that's a cool bird. Well, we'll do that. So if I lose to him, I'll do 10 push-ups. But if I don't catch a limit today, I'm gonna do 25 push-ups. So that's the goal today, catch a limit. I have to go all the way around the bend. It's probably a 1.5 miles. While we're en route though, hold on, let me adjust myself. Got like this, almost, yeah, there we go. While we're en route, let's play a game. How old do you think I am? So, here's some clues. My first cell phone was a brick. It was like a Nokia tank that I got in high school, I think my sophomore year. I remember texting with numbers, so like to send messages, it's like 555-332-780-999, etc. What's another clue? I had to wait for the internet to make all of its noises before actually connecting. And if I wanted to instant message anybody, it was over AIM. I was around when Zanga was there, MySpace. Other tall tale signs of my age. Here's a big one. So this is kind of ridiculous, but I still hand shred or tear my addresses on physical packages. I don't think anyone does that anymore. Used to have a phone that was actually connected to the wall, so whenever we hung up the phone, we actually hung up the phone. This doesn't really tell anything about my age, but I prefer manual transmission cars. Can you guess my age? If you guessed 33, then you are correct. We're 30s. You're correct. Anything older, nope. Wee-hoo! That's probably what they're thinking right now. Taking a quick break for some, not housekeeping. I want to say housekeeping items, but it's not. So I am going to be throwing out a topwater, first topwater of this year. So I'm switching that to my Daiwa, and then on my pen I am throwing on my underspin. So normally I would fish a topwater on my baitcaster, but I still have a jig tied onto that, and I want to keep that because I also have a an FG knot, so I don't really want to retie that. Also, I don't know what these little things are. There's like thousands of little larva things. So I've kind of scouted out depth and things, but I'm just gonna see, I don't know. I'm gonna try not to be on my phone a whole lot and kind of just feel it out. They could be in inches of water though, as one of you previously mentioned in my tournament video. Some of the biggest fish you've caught was in inches of water, you said. So I'm keeping that in mind as well. Try not to overthink things, but there we go. Let's make that cast out. One thing I do appreciate about not having electronics is it's kind of just like trial and error, but then also like I'm not really distracted on electronics. I still plan on getting electronics just as a helpful tool to help me locate potential places to fish, as far as like underwater brush piles, some other things that are subsurface, beneath the surface that I can't see, to hopefully step my game up. All right, starting to see it. Land of timber. Wow. Oh man, there's stumps like everywhere in here. It's kind of sketchy. Wind is a bit of a pain. I'll throw it pretty shallow right here real quick, just in case. Oh, there we go. What is that? Oh, it's a bass. Yeah, buddy. Oh my gosh, that job is horrible. Got one. Sick, and you just came off. Double sick. Short, fat, and mad one. Dang it, if I can hold your tail, you'd be good for 14, but you're not. Thanks. See you. Cool. Well, that's one in the boat. Yes! Alright. Shallow, shallow, shallow bite, golly. Darn you, you elusive little fishies. It's probably not the best spot for me to be in when I'm rotating. Oh, gusty, gusty, gusty. Come on, limit. Looks like I gotta cover more water. It is 9:53. All right, making a move across the lake. Winds are probably 7 mile/hour sustained, and then like upwards of 15 to 17 gust, which is kind of wonky. I think this is probably going to be the most amount of water that I've covered on this lake. Yeah, I probably won't want to make this run too many times. But I'm glad I'm in this thing rather than my other paddle kayak. Golly, this would have been sketchy on the other one. I guess the bad thing is I kind of need to be more strategic with where I'm fishing, because it gets tiring going all the way across the lake. So it's not like I can make this move 5 times in a day. See if they want to cooperate with this. This is shallow. Well, I wanted some calmer water. I definitely succeeded in that. Nice. I think they caught something. That's cool. I do like being out of the wind, but I think I need more depth. I keep saying that, but I don't have any proof to back it up. Other than like I'm not getting bit right now. But it's like, so the question is, for lakes that have a ton of varying depth, would the fish want to be shallow or would they just go deep? Like if all of the options are on the table, compared to if they were in a place that has maximum depth of 6 feet, for example, fish are probably going to be more shallow. So this place that has a max depth of, I think, 70 something, I don't think they're going to be down that deep because there's no oxygen down there. But are they going to be, I don't know, just trying to figure out where they'd be, because I don't know. I think so. I know I need a fish structure, but I feel like the alternative, if I'm not fishing structure, then I'm fishing depth. That's like the trade-off. And I guess best of both worlds is structure and depth. I think I'm pretty close to the dam, so if it doesn't pan out, I'm gonna go hit the dam up, because the dam is like super steep drop off, so I can fish shallow out towards me, away from the dam, and hit that depth. Okie dokie, here we go. We're in the wind, we're in the wind. Pretty sure in a sea of all these boats, I'm the lone kayak. People are probably like, this guy's crazy. I think I'm gonna head back towards the trees and fish that pretty hard for the rest of my time. Talk about covering water. Covered some water today. Woo-wee! Old Town Sportsman PDL 106 has been taking care of me. Where'd everyone go? There were a bunch of people right here. I moved on. Where'd everyone go? There was like 7 bass boats over here earlier. They're all gone. Just me and a kayak in the middle of this lake. Okay, lots of pedaling and we made it back. My buddy turned it in. It's pretty choppy out here, so he is heading back. I don't think he caught a fish, so that means he owes me 10 push-ups. This whole area looks so much, golly, it is a lot more choppy than it was when I fished it earlier. Whoa! It's funny because as I retrieve, I'm having to hurry up and get it back before I wrap myself around a tree. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Phew. Now my confidence meter is super low. I don't think we're gonna catch a limit. It's pretty gusty. All right, let's start heading back towards launch. Man, I got choppy out here. It used to not be choppy out here. Okay. I don't know how well you can hear me, but these gusts are pretty sustained now, so I'm gonna head back towards the ramp. Fish kind of over there. Well, at least this time I didn't skunk, so that's good at least. So I was really hoping to catch a limit. I just got to get around this bend. Oh crap. I don't think this is launch. Uh-oh. Oh no, it's not. Oh man, it's around that one. Dang. Oh man. I'm a lot farther away than I thought. All right, we got a ways to go. Probably gonna be close to like 5.5, 6 miles today. Tell you what, the scuppers are really good at getting this water out though. I have a lot of water coming in. So probably the choppiest conditions I've been in on this PDL 106. And guess what? So far so good. Can't say that this is the most comfortable. I am definitely bobbing and weaving all over the place. Going through and just like tackling these waves like this. It's been pretty all right. All right, so note to self, if I want to fish this lake again, don't fish it with the strong southern wind. I mean, well, I guess I could. I just need to fish like that end. Final stretch. I guess I don't feel too bad. So there was a big bass tournament that was held here, and a lot of people skunked, and then other people like caught a ridiculous amount of fish and some like giants. It was gonna feel nice to stand up again though. I feel like I've been pedaling for the last 30 minutes. Hey look, someone else in a kayak. They're super shallow though. Can't blame them. This is what it looks like to stand up when it's pretty gusty, but not too bad. When it's not gusting, it's pretty okay. But when it starts gusting, oh boy. Pretty wild. Thanks for joining me out here today on this lake. I didn't skunk, so that's good. Give me 5. Oh yeah. Overall, good day. I really want to be able to figure out this lake. Like, this lake produces some huge bass because the water is able to stay warm for super long because it's off of a power plant. So with that, growing season is like, it's pretty long. But I want to be able to finish, like not finish, but figure out this lake and consistently catch fish. I feel like there's a lot of spots that could potentially hold fish, but it's weird because it's just like, I don't know, the spots that I see that have cover, they're not very deep compared to other spots where it's like the trees are good. They're just not, I don't know, I just couldn't get in a bite in the trees. But thank you for stopping by. Make sure to drop me some wisdom down below. I always appreciate it. I try to soak it all up like a sponge and get better. So I'm just a noob. I'm trying to learn, and I have been learning, and I've been learning thanks to you guys as well. So I appreciate that. That'll be it for this one. Golly. I hope that you're able to go fishing. And if you are able to go fishing, then I hope you catch a big one. But I'll catch you on the next one. Whew. God is good. Y'all be blessed. Later. Real quick, let me just go over my setup. So this is fully rigged out. Old Town Sportsman PDL 106. Got a milk crate in the back. This was a cover that I had over my backpack because it was supposed to rain last time we went fishing. Got some tackle boxes, soft plastic tackle boxes in here. Got a big old Bass Pro bag of tackle box. Not tackle box, but soft plastic lures. Of course, I got my PFD. This trip, I had my catch board just kind of sitting in the back, and it fared pretty well. Like, I didn't have to do anything with it. Yeah, it was there. Of course, I got it strapped to my handle though, so that way if it goes overboard, then I'm not gonna lose it. Got paddle, of course, PDL drive, and then what I normally do is I have these soft plastic lures in this little pocket. I have the scale pliers, some other stuff tethered over there. And underneath here, I've got some tackle boxes, just my terminal tackle. And then, of course, 6 rod holders, one of which is for my little flag and 360 light whenever I'm fishing when it's dark. And I've got 3 rods with me and a net. So, yeah, that's it.